what to say smart when you go to play in Oaxaca against the reigning champion of EuroLeague. That they are good, we all know. That they are super good, we all know that. They have a lot of talent, and they are playing for the repeat. And we should prepare very well, physically, mentally, and we need to be very aware that we have to play our best game in order to be able to compete. And I prevent you from asking me how to stop this player, how to stop that player, because I know that you're going to ask me that, because they have really tons of talent. Nan, Zlukas, Lorenzo Brown, Chedi Osman, Grant playing an amazing season. And they are a team that I believe they're going to go small ball, and it's something that we have to expect, but I don't believe you can have a recipe to stop players with such amount of talent. So you need to play a very complete game, offensively and defensively, and trying really to put all the energy you have in the game on both ends of court.
Hello, Coach. Žalgiris had a perfect almost game in Kaunas against Panathinaikos.
I would say so, yeah.
If you could take a few things from that match to Athens, what would you take?
Energy and deflections. I understood that all the other stuff for us comes after these two topics, these two aspects of the game. How much energy we put offensively, defensively on the rebounding thing, and how much time we are able to deflect the ball. All the rest, it's coming in a second plan.
You already mentioned about small ball. We saw some small ball from Žalgiris and Fenerbahce last game. What did you find out new about Žalgiris playing small ball? What are the strongest and weaknesses about Žalgiris small ball?
You have some advantages on spreading the floor, on the number of open shots. It's a little bit easier to create, but on the other end, you suffer a rebound. You can suffer on the post. So it's two things that you have to put in. It's like when you go at a good restaurant and you ask for the bill. You know that you have to pay the food and also the beverages. You cannot have only one thing if you want the full meal.
Kendrick Nunn is playing an amazing season, but now he had a few a bit worse games. In your opinion, does it make it even more dangerous before this game?
No, because he's an amazing offensive threat and elite scorer, very physical, very good in absorbing contact. So he just showed that he's human, because he had a stint of games that he was dominating games. So I expect the usual Kendrick Nunn.
And maybe there are some news about updates about Laurynas Birutės situation.
I will have practice now. Yesterday sore. Hopefully he's gonna be on board.
Last evening, I saw on Instagram that Lonnie Walker was working individually. He does that really often in Kaunas. Is there anything surprising about his work ethic to you?
No, it's not surprising. It's an example. And And I believe that the individual work is something that, with the schedule we're having, should be implemented more and more. I would like that every player has the same concept of how to navigate through so demanding season.
We talked about none other players. If right now you could choose the MVP of the regular season, who would it be and why?
I really cannot answer because every week, this is EuroLeague is like a movie. Every week there is something going on. There are unexpected wins, unexpected losses, big players coming out. So one player scored 25, now go 35. So they go over 40. It's too early. Too early. There is a lot of players. Hayes, none. There is a lot of players playing amazing. TJ Shorts, Mirotic. Mirotic is having an unbelievable season. So whatever name I say, I won't do the right thing.
There is one more guy I would like to ask. Mantas Uzienas, yesterday had one more great game with the second team. You are here for a second year. You see his growing, he's becoming a better player. How do you see his performance? How do you see his career?
I don't see his performance because Monday he was scheduled to play, and because I really believe he's a talented player. And the thing I like the most from him that he has personality. Okay, personality in both ways. He is not always the easiest guy to handle because he has an opinion about the things. And the thing I like very much is this summer I had a meeting with him and told him exactly what I needed from him to work on. When I came back, he improved in exactly the things that I asked him. And this is to me a great sign. This is something that I feel I have good vibes. The thing is that I'm sorry because it's already the second game he misses in LKL with us, being sick and like this, okay? So I believe he can be a little bit tougher. And I'll say, I'm sick. And
one more, a little bit out of topic. Matas Buzelis will participate in NBA dunk contest, a historical moment for Lithuania's basketball. Do you follow his game and how do you rate his chances in the contest?
In the contest,
As a dunker.
I would be very honest. I believe it's 20 years I'm not watching I would say 10 years I'm not watching the slam dunk contest. So, and I'm not a big fan of the All-Star weekend. I believe that the formula is a little bit outdated. And I believe it was not long ago, I watched one of the All-Stars in the 90s. And comparing to now, it's a different sport. There was even some players playing defense, some contact, some fouls. So I hope for Lithuanian basketball that he does great. I'm gonna root for him, but I don't know who's gonna compete. So.
And I promise last from me, if we are talking out of the topic and about All-Star games, would you believe or would you see an All-Star game in EuroLeague?
There's no time. I believe that players need to rest, coaches need to rest, Everybody needs to have a couple of days without preparing a game, without traveling, and I don't know. It's if the idea of an all-star game, it's good for these times. There is a basketball game every day to watch. Every day, almost every day. So another one without the grit, without the contacts, without the blood, without the weight of the must-win concept. I don't know.